Hello and welcome back to Proactive New York. With me right now is Nader Pourhassan, CEO at CytoDyn. Alongside him is Chief Medical Officer and Chairman of the Board, Scott Kelly. Good to have you both. How are you today?
Fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. So I'm going to kick it off with talking about the situation in India. It's really kind of disheartening to see what's going on there with the coronavirus crisis unfolding and more cases being reported alongside vaccine shortages. So Nader, I'll just kick it off with you. Can you kind of talk about how CytoDyn is getting involved here?
Yes, well, we were thinking about India when the situation got so bad, and we had multiple opportunities. But when MacLeod Pharmaceutical, he reached out to us, a big pharmaceutical, they have like 15,000 employees and quite a bit of extensive manufacturing facilities they have. We went forward with them, and I really liked working with them because at the very beginning we said, let's make up a WhatsApp group text so we can be on live with each other constantly. And within 10 days, we signed a non-binding, then binding, then the final agreement. I mean, we moved very fast, and I can't be thankful enough. But this company is going to take our data and give it to the FDA at India, which is CDSCO, and they're going to ask for emergency use authorization and compassionate use. And they have done, in India, they have done something similar with tocilizumab. Tocilizumab was given emergency use authorization, and they asked them to do a 30-patient study in India. They did that, and the results were where they wanted to get an EUA and do another study of 800 patients, and they failed on that, so they stopped that. But with us, we're hoping they will do what we asked the United States FDA, let us conduct a trial, but have the EUA to be able to make it available to the patients. Because the situation over there is so much worse than in US, then I believe we have a chance at it, but we are very excited to go forward. And we are doing similar things with every country that's in trouble. And I'll ask Dr. Scott Kelly to perhaps weigh in on that.
Yeah, so from a business development standpoint, this has just been a really exciting time for CytoDyn. We have this foundation in place where we have the team in place to execute. We have, for the first time, we have a supportive board of directors. We've been in the best financial position that we've ever been in. We've established a global distribution network where we're able to ship and distribute product, and we have the regulatory piece, which is so crucial. And what we're seeing is that not only are physicians embracing Leronlimb, but international pharmaceutical companies are embracing CytoDyn, which is very, very exciting. So, COVID-19 has certainly been a catalyst for us, but the resounding themes, and whether we're working with the Philippines and Brazil and India and now Europe, these companies are looking at our data, they're looking at our safety, they're looking at our manufacturing, and they're really understanding the pipeline of opportunities ahead of us. So it's a very exciting time for us.
So Scott, just staying with you for a second, if, the drug is cleared by regulatory bodies in India, how might it work on the new Indian variant?
Well, I tell you, the mutations are always a concern. And one of the great things about Leronlimb is it works at the CCR5 receptor, so it won't be affected by any mutations in the spike protein. So I think as these variants continue to emerge, it'll put us in a unique position.
And now back to you, Nader. Can you talk a bit more about how the group plans to distribute the drug if cleared?
Sure. So the exclusive agreement that we made with them would allow them to distribute it to all the hospitals that they're connected. I mean, they have a vast network over there that they can get the product to the people, not only in India, but in other part of the world also. They are present in, I think, 140 different countries. But the thing that really impresses me right now with CytoDyn and our team that we are so proud of is we now have a perfect team in place. Dr. Nitya Ray doing a fantastic job with the vast team that he has, or I should say small number of team that he has, but the vast amount of work that he has to do for the manufacturing. So we are now having product, and we are going to make more product. Dr. Scott Kelly is not dropping the ball any time, any second. He's constantly go, because there's so many indications, and we just can't let any one of these things go away. And Dr. Chris Reckner, our Chief Operating Officer, he's now assigning things to different CROs beside Amarex, keeping Amarex for what they are very strong, and they are doing that. But then we have CRO Albert Einstein Research Hospital in Brazil, excuse me. And we are going to start perhaps HIV PrEP in Brazil. We're working on all of these, but the trial in Brazil is going to start. And when they start, we're going to have results. I mean, the results, if we have a p-value that we believe we're going to have, there's not going to be any country in the world that won't give us approval, because based upon the results that we got, we see what we have now. So this company is exploring everything in every way that we can, and we are not dropping the ball in any one of these areas. And the responsibility of Leronlimb, we are taking care of it very well.
And Nader, Dr. Kelly had said that you are in the best financial situation that you have ever been. Can you maybe comment on that? Would you agree?
Absolutely, but the positive, very positive thing about this, which I told the shareholders, some group of shareholders, I believe, some small, very small group of shareholders, they're thinking that I'm diluting the company when I'm bringing all this money. And I explained, $190 million was brought into the company in the last year and 5 months with dilution of 31 million shares. The prior 3 years, we brought 70 million less, 120 million for 472 million. There should be stories written about this. This is like, 7% of what we diluted the company to get 70 million more. I hope the shareholders are very happy that we haven't asked for any more shares to be authorized, but the funding has been strong. We've never been in the strong position like this financially. And with Leronlimb, we're going forward. And we're getting to the major areas now, and we are very excited about it.
Well, certainly lots going on for you, and wishing everyone in India the best of luck over there. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.